Oops. That's called a pickle.
It's called a pickle.
Your laugh.
I like it. I like it.
Pickle.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, you know
Be
the
forewarned,
guy,
everybody. Some of the
Chaos?
conversation you hear in this Discord
guy
might
or
be
a
raunchy.
chick?
It is what it is.
Yeah.
There's a chaos and
What
there's
up,
a
Zooks?
chaos. One with a K, one with a C. One is a girl, one's a guy.
Yeah.
That's a girl.
These guys I'm playing with are not politically correct.
Better watch out. I think she's a guy. I ain't quite sure, but something ain't right.
Hillary Clinton's coming.
I like the chaos. She's
down.
Actually.
No, I didn't say she wasn't. I could never figure out if it was a guy or a girl. I thought it was a guy at first, and then it was just she seemed kind of feminine when they talk. But then again, nowadays you can't like, is that a sissy or a freaking?
What you're saying right now is not very PC at all, Papa.
Well, I mean,
woo, PC police.
Why dropping all these planks that are
side of the road there, Papa.
I'm popcorning to myself to move them onto the Cerberus.
I think the majority of what we want to send over right now is mats to make more walls.
Are we out of walls here? There were like.
No, well, we need to make lots and lots more stone. We're gonna need more walls and a lot more ceilings.
Well, I'm bringing over what's in boxes right now, basically the heaviest shit, and then I'll start worrying about bringing over some of that shit up too, I guess.
Yeah, Babadook's bringing me a load of stone structure up from C7 right now, and I went and looked through like all the boxes in the base, and there is like another load of stone worth at CA, just kind of scattered around the fucking boxes.
Yeah, I'll grab that. No worries. I'll get it in either in the first or second load.
I'll come back to Turtle and continue to farm. Yeah.
But no, I was just curious because I had to hop into one of their channels yesterday. I was having somebody make me something, and they were talking, and she was the one that actually came and made this stuff for me, and so I wasn't sure, so I was trying to, you know, normally I was like thanks bud or something like that, so I was like, yeah, just, thank you, you know, like I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I like her. I think she's real nice.
Who are we talking about?
Hillary Clinton.
Oh, I like Chaos. She speaks pretty plainly. Like, she hangs with the guys. Got no issues.
So, is there anything that we can do to go save E7? Because looking at it,
it's just a ground war right now. It's just taking claims. It's a.
Dude, we either fight the ground war there, or we fight it at C4 or C5. Like, that's our options. And if we lose it there, we have to fight it at C4 and C5. I don't know what part of this you don't understand.
I understand it. I'm just trying to look to see if there's any kind of way of fixing it.
Yeah, we need to get people there and tames there, and we need to have kits there, and we need to have like all the shit to fight a fucking war at E7. And
do you remember name Lightning? Yeah, I remember you.
Like they would at any island after being under.
Do you enjoy Atlas? Yeah, I enjoy Atlas.
There's
what up, HQG?
We can do other than keep fighting. There's people bringing stuff there.
Are you the real HQG? Because the real one's like in our company.
I would have given it to that guy to bring some tames down. I just don't fucking know what ship is who's here and what's actually being used, who's fucking quit. You know, what ships should just be given away because they're not being fucking used by anyone. I'm sure that there is ships like that here. I just don't know which ones they are.
Well, like I told him, he can go ask somebody else, or, I mean, if he'd have still stuck around, I'd have said it with him in here, he ought to just grab a schooner with low crew count and go. I mean, nothing is freaking company. I mean, everything's company.
This shit done, I would be fucking over there right now with ships and shit trying to fight. The only reason I'm not over there fighting right now is because I need to fucking build this building. I have to, or we're not gonna fucking survive in C4.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, it's just not, we're not gonna fucking survive.
Yeah, and you can't build it yourself.
No,
Yeah,
he's
that's what
building it
that's what I'm
himself.
doing.
I mean,
Too many
yeah.
cooks
Okay.
in
Yeah.
the kitchen.
It's
Make
questionable
kitchen,
whether
you
it's
end up
Arc
building this
2.0
fucking
tragic.
retarded, you waste too
There's
much
a
time
lot of
collaborating
similarity.
I'm saying,
between two people on ideas and how do we do with this? What do we do with that? A week
No, I
later,
mean, like,
you're
by
building this.
what I mean is farming.
farming for you and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. No, I
That's
got
what
you.
I mean. I would
There's-
rather have one person build the building, but not one person can't build and farm an entire.
No, absolutely not. No, you're absolutely.
Not that we want to have 5 people building the building.
Unless
If-
you name Adam.
Yeah, he's gonna build it, and if you see something that absolutely looks like it'd be so much better after it's built, then we'll look at it and maybe do some kind of change. But it just needs to be there. It needs to be in place. It needs to be there. Is this a new arc out? Sort of. I mean,
Plus is that we have an area where I can have a noose to auto-rack asphyxiation itself.
That's fine.
I mean, there's gonna be nooses, so yeah. Necking up's a real thing here. You can do it. What's our ship limit right now?
Somehow still over 300. I don't know.
Yesterday night, when we were doing the fighting, they literally dropped us down to exactly 300. Like, on the dot.
Yeah, Tyke said that too, but then he also said like an hour later it was back up to 360.
I believe it. We had a bunch of stuff ready to be dropped, according to someone.
Yeah, not that much stuff though. There's something fucked up about it. There's something buggy.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Something wrong. Something not white.
With Arc is this? What? I'm confused, Gadger. So how's life been? Pretty good. Can't complain. If I did, no one would listen, so. Pretty good. Figured I'd stream the long, boring move today, since people have been telling me to do a little bit more arc streaming. This is all we've been doing.
Really fucking quiet, really fucking quickly.
You said arc. Whatever. Did the server go down, or is it just I can't grab the stupid ladder? No, I see you moving. Can you scooch the Cerberus out like 4 inches away from the shore so I can grab this dumbass ladder? Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. That should be good. Perfect. I still enjoy Ark. I didn't like how everything devolved down to Dino Warfare. In this game, it's more about skill. Now, they had bear carts and horse carts, but they just took the NPC's ability to ride on those off. So, like, there's a lot more skill involved in the PvP and whatnot in this game, I feel like. And I like that. It's less about the dinos. It's more about you having your gear and having your boat if you're going to have a naval warfare. Otherwise, just you versus the other guy. Instead of who's got the better Tyrannosaurus and Giga and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Who's got the frickin', I forgot what those tanky giraffe-looking dinosaurs are called now. Caleb, what were those tanky giraffe-looking dinosaurs? The ugly ones. Fucking... We had 1 million of them. They had 130k health by the time it was all said and done. Like at birth. It's ridiculous. I can't remember what they were called. The dumb dinosaurs. The tanky ones. Huh?
Mr. L?
No.
Drill. La, 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 la.
How are you, man?
I don't know what giraffe you're talking about. Besides Yui.
The long neck things.
Getting this new base up.
Not Brontos. The smaller long neck things. They look derpy.
It was, pretty good.
They always gave you a look like a black woman who's pissed off. Yeah.
Making my toes grow, my asshole pucker.
Like mammoth size?
All day.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was helping out.
Diplo? Not a no, not a Diplo. Hey Harry, what was the
It got worse than that. We got
Paracer? That's it.
massive
Paracetylium.
war at C5 as well. Like,
Yep,
super-
that's the one.
Oh yeah, I never fucked with those because whenever I played, we didn't have any of those.
Yeah. But those were the best
When did
tanks
they
in the
hit
game.
C4? I was pretty much on
Late.
since like early yesterday.
late and all through
Whoever
the night.
laid
It
these
was super
stupid
late. Like, it was after
storages did a
well, it
horrible
was
job.
like a couple
There's
hours
5
after we engaged with DGR.
Okay.
As soon as they found out that we were engaged with DGR and attacking DGR, they sent galleys
Sean?
to sail circles around our islands with fucking carts and explosives. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that cart made a bullshit starting to fucking get annoying.
They can't do it anymore. It's done. Did you read all the patch notes from
No,
last night?
I haven't checked those yet.
They were
Okay,
some
so
good
NPCs
changes.
Can no longer be placed on fucking carts on swivels. That was one of the major changes. There was a bunch of changes last night. They took away the grenade meta. They took away the keg meta. That's no longer a thing. They made flame arrows and fire jars extremely weak.
Trash.
Yeah, you're gonna have to read through them.
Everything weighs half of what it was.
This was one of the best patches that they've done so far. This was basically everything that we've been complaining about, and a lot of stuff that was really broken fixed in a patch.
Oh, okay, so they fixed.
See you later on Tragic.
Yeah, this was such a good patch that the game's overall population has gone up like 130% today from what it was at for the past week. Like, a lot of people have even come back to this game
That's
that
awesome.
have quit over the past couple weeks because of this patch. It's a good.
Alright, whoever put the storages here in the Cerberus, like, you can't access them without jumping, and that's fucking annoying.
Mark, you don't listen very well. I
didn't-
demoed a freaking ship deck.
Yeah.
That's why this is like that. You can reach them from right there.
Wow.
without jumping.
No, you can access the pin code of. Oh,
Well, if you
never
shoot
mind.
back at her,
Yeah,
you can
okay, I see.
access it.
I see that. Yeah.
I demoed one of the freaking ship decks on accident, thinking it was a ceiling, and dropped all this crap.
All good. First load's ready to go whenever you got this thing ready to go.
Yeah, I'm logging in right now. Just finished updating.
It's like 26 NPCs headed that way too, so.
Yeah, I see them.
Dude, I demoed an entire freaking base from DGR by myself yesterday at E7.
Nice.
It was hilarious. I was able to sneak a platform in a small little corner that we still had control over. I put a mortar on and I just started dropping them. Dropped like 20 mortars on their building. Knocked out their front door, knocked out their spawn, and I literally just went block by block dismantling the building so it all collapsed.
Nice.
Oh, this shit was hilarious. Everyone's running around like, hey, who's doing this, who's doing that? I'm like, I'm blowing shit up, don't mind me. Just leave me alone.
I'm wiping their fob, don't mind me.
Oh, this shit was hilarious, man.
Harry,
What's up?
wish I was fighting side by side with you on E7. Miss you.
Dude, I wish I was there right now. I'm
Where are you
sorry.
going, Papa?
I've killed over like literally 1,000 of them. There's too many.
This is the opposite way from TI.
Either way, you gotta go around the island. Just following the wind.
You're going around the east side of the island? That's a scenic tour.
Yeah, well, it'll be alright.
Alright, yeah, whatever. Nope, Frogger, I haven't even checked. They pissed me off. Not interested in it for a while. My wife wants to play it, so sometime or another soon we might look into it, but... Man, that was the dumbest thing.
Dude, it was getting bad though yesterday with all the freaking raiding and stuff because the fucking Chinese assholes were fucking hacking and shit.
Yeah, this is what they do.
It's like, it's one thing to just try to take over a spot and letting people fight it out and stuff, but when you're literally one-tapping people from behind a mountain, it's just like, bro, really? Really? Couldn't make it any more obvious?
Dude, they have better gaming chairs than we have. What do you mean?
They all both bought the PewDiePie gaming crotch chair, whatever it's called.
The one that cuts your nuts while you sit?
I guess.
Mm-hmm. The one that cuts your nuts and cuts your enemies' nuts off.
Yeah, that's the one.
My favorite gaming chair. I'm saving up for one.
It's like $400.
Yeah, they're expensive.
$399.99.
Comes with that built-in aimbot.
Yeah.
Built-in aimbot, ESP version 10.0. Those gaming chairs they use over there are legit.
Oof, man, I just walked outside. Holy shit.
Where at CA?
Yep.
Yeah.
This kind of makes me sad.
I guess I'm glad I moved the Black Widow over night before last.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty obvious that was coming.
Kind of want to sit here and sing Arms of the Angel right now. It's just so sad.
Looks like someone already started demoing them too. Or finished demoing them, I don't know.
Yeah,
What's up?
they're all clean. It's just the skeletons now.
It could have been the
Which I
enemy.
wish you could actually demo those. That would be nice.
I mean, you wouldn't get nothing
The
from it, but
sunk boats?
yeah.
Demoed them all.
Alright, good.
Yeah, that's the second time today I haven't got a response from Struggle Snuggle, so.
What are they trying to get a hold of them right now?
I am. I was trying to get a hold of them earlier.
I
Just
have
trying to
their
pressure them, trying to figure out what they got going.
Yeah, I have their Discord.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much if they're not playing, they need to go.
Well, that and they either need to start building a new base on CA somewhere within our claim or merge into us too.
they can suffer the same fate as entropy.
I've never seen this many ghost ships in this tile since
You know
we
what?
moved here.
Is it bad that I don't even give a shit to send anyone in their Discord a message? I just don't. I don't care. Like, I could try and get a hold of someone in their Discord. I see like 8 people all playing different games that were from their company. They're in the Discord. No one's actually in their Discord at all. I never see anyone in the fucking voice chat. I basically just don't give a shit about them at this point.
Probably a little bad, but I think they're demoralized and like not interested in trying to start over. If they joined here, you might see a little more activity, but then again, you might not. That's the true, that's the true grit of a player right there. If they're still playing after all this shit, you know. That's how you separate the genuine no-lifers.
With those extra points, I have just enough to get all the way down to explosive barrels.
Nice.
They have mortars and everything, so now I'll officially be able to make all the cannon shit.
Nice too.
Is it nicer?
I won't appreciate that hurt. I think you need to apologize.
Where did he even hit me from?
Where did what?
Oh, lordy.
Where do heck?
I'm in E7. Some guy named DUTV995069 just killed me. I'm not even sure where he was.
Get wrecked then, apparently.
Get fucked.
Get
Welcome to
good.
fighting the Chinese. These guys love their fucking aimbots, and they don't show up to fights without them.
I'll
Because
without
they
trying to
can't fucking shit
sound
without it.
without trying to sound
Exactly. Hell
racist. Without trying to sound racist, most of the time I'm fighting against, Chinese or whatever. Their general PvP is not that great unless they got those few special characters that just are always hitting, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you remember when I came over to help you guys defend?
Yeah, we were riding out with nothing but helmets, because that's all that one dude would ever fucking hit, is just the head.
Dude, I couldn't put the Giga's head down to bite anything, because the second I would put it down, it didn't matter where this dude was, he would start headshotting me. The only way that I could block him aimbotting me was to, like, keep an eye on where he was on the battlefield, keep my Giga
the Giga pointed
at
up.
him and head of the Giga.
Yeah, I know. It was legit for anyone who wasn't there. 100% no tease, no joke, no nothing. We were riding out into combat with nothing but helmets on because there was only one dude really ever hitting us, and he was only ever hitting the head. Yeah, he never hit the legs, never hit the chest, arms, nothing. Just always the head. With a Fabby sniper. We forgot to get some gold for this boat. Every one of these crew guys is pissed off. When we get over there, I'll drop. Yeah, we got time. I mean, just have to bring
I'm
like.
picking up all the treasure maps on the shore of.
Hop on the wheel if you can. I gotta.
Okay. I don't know about anybody else, but I don't plan on doing treasure maps for a while. And I can even get a level. It's just we got other shit to do.
Oh no, they last a while, so I'm just grabbing everything.
Yeah, like
off
5
that
days
way.
unless they changed it.
Well, I
Maybe.
gotta get treasure maps so sometime soon.
Oh, there you go. So he can do them. We got a decent little chunk of gold right now. They just made NPCs cheaper. That's another thing they changed. They didn't say about how much, but they made them cheaper. So.
I gotta get some bubbles and some discoveries eventually.
Would you believe I've been running around CA like for months now, or whatever amount of time, George, ever since you invited me. Yesterday, or day before yesterday, when we were doing all that defense running around on the bears, I found another discovery on CA.
Really?
Yeah. I don't even remember what it was. I was in the middle of chasing that dude down, and I just happened to hit one, and I'm like, what? I've literally run over this place like 44 times. I'm just running around the island farming and whatnot, but apparently there's this one little exact spot that I ran through, and I got a discovery, and it was like, okay, that's nice, it's good, whatever.
I'll take it. Nice.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest with you, at the time I was thinking, get the fuck out of my screen, you stupid scroll. I'm trying to chase this guy down. Afterward, I was like, oh, that was nice. What up, Gustav? Hey, baby, what you got there? I don't know if you guys heard that. Someone apparently were driving by. What you got there, sweetie?
Mine.
Are those the dates? Or the chocolate?
Mine.
I want one, you ought to share. You're not nice. What are these? Oh, nice.
This fucking island is AIDS.
Where'd you get these?
This is a good map, but as far as fuck, nope.
To what zone?
To freaking let me check it again. Yeah.
Gave
12,
goat.
20.3 map. But nah, fuck that. Too far.
Hold on to it.
Oh, I am. I'm gonna put it in a box.
I wouldn't mind sometimes just sailing out there if you two spawn in on boat. Do the treasure map spawn out?
I got another one for K1. It's 16.2.
Hey George. When the wipe does happen, were you serious about going like to L4? Those islands or whatever those were? The real tall ones?
Nah. I looked
Okay.
into it. They're not terribly good for resource or anything. If there was a wipe, I would actually, because of familiarity and knowing what to build and how to set it up, I'd probably go straight back to it. We made a good pick just resource-wise because of what's here. There's everything here for gunpowder. There's everything here. All the building mats are here. We have sap here.
Yeah.
The only thing that we're missing here is
Salt.
we would need to. Yeah.
Salt.
The only thing we would need to get is quickly. We'd need to get salt at the beginning of a restart, and we'd be good. And we know where to get that. We'd just sail a fucking boat down there right away and start bringing back salt, and we'd have mortars up night one.
F4, I think, had a bunch of salt too, so I mean, that's not far at all. I don't know the closest salt place.
Wait.
My tears. What?
Yeah.
A wipe?
There's one coming, we just don't know when it's gonna be. That's, you know, but it's definitely got a wipe coming. It's all speculatory right now. Oh, they're back at C4 again.
Oh, that's me.
Oh,
I'm dropping flags down on top of their flags.
okay. So that's us stealing territory. I thought that showed up in green. Well, that's good either way. Thank you.
It does show up in green.
It showed up in
You
white.
saw a yellow one.
No, it showed up in white, him stealing the territory. Like, he didn't actually get it, he just dropped a flag down. Apparently that's white chat. Or white text. I know it's green when you capture it.
I have to actually stay in the area, right?
Not anymore. But if someone else contests it, then you'd have to be there. They did a change some updates back where you drop a flag, you can leave it, and it'll continue to declaim theirs. Oh, that loading. Oh, that's neat. I think that's a new thing. There's like an anchor on the side of your screen. I guess it shows that you can anchor the boat.
No, that's always been there.
Really?
Like, on the right-hand side of your screen there, yeah.
Well, I've just fucking noticed it for the first time. Why is that there then? Because it makes no sense if it's always been there.
It just shows you when you can anchor the ship.
Oh, okay.
Like
So
you just
exactly
said.
what I just said. Got it.
Yes, what you
Okay.
just said.
Okay, well, I never noticed it before. Jesus, this loading.
Do you know if they said they were gonna do anything about the freaking ship cap?
Apparently, Jot's working on it. I don't know.
That's the last I heard, is they said they know about it and they're working on it, but they didn't say anything about what they're going to do about it.
No, but everybody has the same complaint. It's asinine to have a ship game that you can't build ships in. That's just...
I understand the per tile limit, but I really don't understand the company limit at all. It's 300 for an entire company. Like, that would work if the company size max was like 15 people, sure. But 500 people, 300 ships, that makes no sense. Unless ships were literally like this thing that were really difficult to take out. Like literal mobile bases. And then it would sort of make sense. But the way ships are is they're expendable from the get-go. They're supposed to be. I don't know. I'm a little afraid they're going to do something like increase the cap to 400 and fix the loophole at the same time. So that way we're literally capped at 400. 'Cause at one point we had like way more than 400 ships.
Yeah, it was almost around 500. It was like 470 something, I think, the highest I saw it.
Yeah, and that's when people were talking about they wanted to see us at 1,000 or some jazz. But, you know, no one's got that kind of patience.
I can build 1,000 reps.
No. I don't even know that you can build 1,000. It'd have to be like 1,000 sloops because you gotta merge frames in or whatever. Or if you left company and made a bunch of rafts and then just merged the company in. Well, I have no idea. I guess I'm gonna have to go for a swim. thinking about bringing up over all these NPCs into that new building now. Behe
From where?
gates. I'm just coming in right now with the boat. I'm just swimming around and just take them through the Behe gates. I am about to try to clusterfuck 30-something
What
NPCs.
NPCs are those?
Well, they came from CA, so I don't fucking know if they were supposed to come
Off
over
of
here.
all of the defenses?
Harry, I don't know. Papa said these are going to TI, and they were already on the boat, so.
Alright.
But they're
You
like,
guys are
I
building
think,
TI right now?
yeah, I think, they might have been just what was left over on the ships. That's just speculatory, though, I don't know.
That's probably what they. No, I'm not thinking. You're probably right. That's probably exactly what.
Yep. I just don't know.
No, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
Either way. I know, Harry, you're busy, but if anybody else is in there and wants to come out here and grab these NPCs, bring a little bit of gold or whatever, so I can just carry the heavy shit off the boat and move back and get another load.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna go downstairs, check on my pooch really quick, and then I'll freaking hop over to TI and help out.
Sweet, no biggie. If you're doing something like a war effort or whatever, stay in that. That's more important. Speaking of which, last night when all that freaking fighting was happening, that was annoying as hell. I was playing probably at 8 frames a second, helping to get these guys off of TI. It was really stupid.
Hello, my friends.
Buongiorno.
Hello.
Papa.
Yo, are one of you looking for a spawn point? I couldn't tell who came into my channel. No?
Well, it wasn't from here, I don't think.
For E7 or what?
Yeah, that's what he's talking about, and he just left. Are you
Okay.
down in E7?
No, I'm currently in the FOY. I was in E7.
Yeah, I got that done yesterday. It was nice.
Yeah, same. I went and did it like as soon as my debuff came up.
Yeah, I'm glad mine didn't happen in the middle of a fight, but mine definitely, it was noticeable when it came up. I was like, huh, busted hip.
I think I might have been a little late. Like, I think I ran around with the debuff for like an hour or two, and then I actually looked at it, and I was like, why the fuck do I have this weird debuff I've had for the past hour? And I was like, oh, old age, I get it.
Yeah. Like, no, I asked it, you know, where's FOI? Anybody happen to know? You know, right as soon as it happened, you know, people are like, we need claims here, we need claims there. Anybody know where the Fountain of Youth is at? Fucking pretty ridiculous. But, yeah. Someone answered, though, so I mean, it was like, alright, thanks. No boats were at it, and I took one of those shitty little sloops, put like 50 fire gel on it in case I ended up, having some kind of issue. Oh, wait, no, that was for when I was going down south. Killing those guys. But anyway, I took one of the 2 reviving suicide sloops, took it over there, and apparently about a dozen or 18 or so people ended up using it to get the fountain of youth, so that's amazing. I'm glad I could help get that done, but... So at least that one wasn't sunk. It did something useful.
Just killed a guy in the Chinese. He had 150 mortars on him.
Holy nice.
And they had a 180 carbine.
Woo!
Yeah,
Fucked.
the equipment these guys are making is fucking retarded, and they
Duping?
have like boxes and boxes of it, like fucking duping.
Duping, you mean? Yeah.
We are holding this. They have most claims, but it's like the fucking Alamo. We're just pushing them back farther and farther. We almost killed all their tames. They only have a couple horses left.
Very nice.
But I have to leave. I have to leave for work in an hour. Someone can place me. That's actually really good from you guys.
Yeah, I can see what's. I can see if I can get some people over there for sure.
Okay.
Boy.
I can't get anything done myself. I feel like I have to do everything always by myself. I always have to just go get it done myself.
I have mixed feelings. I'm really happy they took NPCs off of swivels and everything else, but when we're getting into these big base built up areas in PvPing, I felt like that was the only way I could be helpful, is ride around with one of those with an NPC that could shoot. Because when I'm riding around at 8 frames a second, like right now I'm sitting here moving in our base at 7 frames a second. Like, if there was a gunfight going on, I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I'm still froze up on the galleon. I just sat back down and my whole computer's just froze.
Restart that bitch.
No, it's like the rest of my computer. It's just the screen itself from zoning in. Everything's rendering, so it's just completely frozen.
Yeah. My frames are steadily going up, but over here it won't hit much higher than like 15 frames a second. That's still ass to try to PvP at.
What do you think, Mark?
I'm loving what you're doing. Like, it's looking great, and you built it up like another freaking 30, another like 8 or so floors just since a little while ago, even, looks like. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm trying to tackle the project in steps. My next step is to get it as one solid box. So I'm gonna get the walls up to the level that they need to be at, and I'm gonna put a roof on it, and then I'm gonna go. The next step is gonna be to rough out where the first storage area is gonna be and put down 200 large storage boxes. That way everything from CA can come up.
Yeah, that's all I'm working, is bringing that shit over. I was gonna ask about how tall you plan on making this, because it needs to be pretty beefy to hold all tames and all that shit too.
It's gonna be as tall as what the height in the front of the Behe gates is. I think it's what two walls higher than the height of a Behe, or like 3 walls higher than the height of a Behe gate. I think 2.
That's a good starting point. I feel like in the end it might even have to go taller than that, but
No. We're gonna fit everything here just fine. This is a gigantic fucking building.
those tames take up a fuck ton of space.
But we're one group in C4 now. Everybody's one group. We don't need everybody has a personal farming elephant, and everyone has a personal this. And there's gonna be like 2 or 3 elephants.